You.
You did it wrong.
The better versions of this are on the eggs.
This is really the end. This is the end of high school. I'm gonna go off to college, like 3 hours away, and leave 90% of my friends behind. And it still hasn't resonated with me. I believe that senior year doesn't hit you until it does. And I've learned now more than ever that life hits you with the random 1-2s that make you just want to give up. I'm gonna kind of tell my story, and then, yeah, just listen. Lesson 1. Never get too comfortable. When I had a car wreck, junior year of high school, it was March 10th, 2021, and that day will forever live in infamy for me. And that is kind of sad because March 10th is Mario Day, MAR 10. That day just made me want to give up and never drive again. And I still remember bawling my eyes out, feeling like, bro, it's all over. Or when I fail a test, it just makes me want to say, nah, bro, maybe this school stuff isn't for me. I'll just say, screw WKU, I'll go work at UPS, I bet they pay great. I'll go be a mailman. My brother in Christ, we are about to get a little real, okay? So obviously, I'm only 18. You know, I bet that in a year or two, I'll look back and be like, bro, what the heck was I thinking? But I gotta tell my story now and how it feels now, right? Heartbreak makes you question love. Bro, is it even real? Is it even worth it? Maybe I should just mess around and just be a heartbreaker, or maybe I should just live in ways to protect my heart, because no matter how hard you try, it could always go off the rails and just confuse the heck out of you. But I've learned this. Maybe your failures, car wrecks, or heartbreak happen too close to home. Life has these events where it makes you want to question yourself or question the people around you. Last night, after seeing Doctor Strange 2, I was riding home with Aiden, who I have been friends with since kindergarten, and we came to this beautiful conclusion. Scratch lesson 1, let's revise that. Dive into love head first and never quit trying to be you. I've learned now more than ever, life is literally built to bring you down, and happiness is like the biggest reason why we live. The human spirit craves happiness. There's something so beautifully human about smiles and fun times that you share with other humans around you. I believe the fact that life is trying to get you down just shows more value and more merit to the human spirit. But the more I live and the older I get, the more I realize that when you're old, you're either like insanely, stupidly selfish, or you're happy and generous and you're a cool old person. I don't want to be an Uncle Scrooge. Have your Scrooge moment. I don't want to end up old and selfish and focused on all the things that I did wrong. I want to dive headfirst into love and know that I'm always trying to do the best thing and that it'll work out in the end. And that can apply to like anything. If I could go back and tell freshman year Cash something, I'd tell him that I let myself get too bent up on this person talking about me behind my back, or being scared that everything is ruined after a life event happens to you. Protect your heart, but never quit trying. There's a peace that I have found in knowing that by always putting forth effort and by always doing what I believe is right, despite life trying to knock me down, I always bounce back. And I know that sounds so corny, but it's true. Always bounce back. Always, always. Some things are meant to happen, and they're inevitable. Sometimes that moment of heartbreak is what sends you right into the steps that show you who you need to be. If the universe is infinitely massive and ever expanding, you yourself are infinitely small. But some people try and make that sound like, oh, life is completely meaningless, or humans are meaningless, and they try to say that life has no meaning. But I think the beauty in all of this, the beauty in the wonder and mystery of life, is finding meaning in that vast, infinite black that is the universe. Enjoy life. Stop overcomplicating it. You're tearing yourself up inside, wondering if it's all worth it. My brothers and sisters, yes, it is worth it, okay? This is your life. No matter what happens, by always doing what you believe is right and by always putting forth that effort, there's nothing else you can do. You know, sometimes I live with guilt because I wonder if maybe I could have went the normal way home, I wouldn't have had a car wreck. Or maybe I could have just let some things be and not try to stick up for myself. But no, bro, you can't think like that. You are you. Things happen, but they aren't your fault. Let that agony make you into who you want to be. Things get sucky. Oh yeah, and this is the line that I came up with that I love. Okay, you ready? You are ready. Hate is not a part of the healing process. Hate is not a part of the healing process. One more time. Hate is not a part of the healing process. Dance with your friends. Find the joy of singing in your car with the windows rolled down and let the wind abuse your hair. Go hug Mr. Bruins. Send that picture of your cat. Write a lunch review on your Snapchat story. Stick up for yourself. Cut your hair. Don't cut your hair. Spend too much money on the Lego blind bags with your mom. Plan a movie event where you and your teacher buy a whole row of seats for Spider-Man No Way Home. Just do life. And find peace in the times where your voice gets shaky. Sometimes I felt like I was on the wrong page. And sometimes I would accidentally spell that word with an I. And sometimes I felt like things just simply were not going my way. But trust me, I've learned that you are right where you need to be. I am infinitely grateful for all the people I've gotten to spend my time with in high school. My sophomores, and all my wonderful teachers like MacGyver, Hayes, Jones, Bruins, Wright, and the lunch ladies, of course. All the opportunities that I've jumped on, like lunch review and stuff with media arts, have really paid off. And maybe I've been too corny for too long, but I just can't help it. You know that's me. And right now in my life, with everything feeling like it's coming to a close, it feels like the night before the sunrise. Gotcha, yeah. You understood that. But I know that the dawn is coming. This is where it gets really corny. The thing I've learned is it doesn't matter if you find that sunshine alone or if you find that glimmering peace surrounded by friends. All that matters is that you find it. And I believe that you will. Cool. Thanks.